Bartlett here. Today, I'm going to show you how to create an SMS campaign, and we're actually going to build a simple campaign together. And then tomorrow, we're going to dive deep into some more complicated campaigns. But today, I just wanted to get your mind thinking about how you can use SMS campaigns in your business and how you can easily create them if you have the right tools. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is use our AI coach here to generate the campaign, and then we're actually going to build it. And remember, when we're using this, the reason that this is so much different than most AI tools is that you actually train this tool with everything about your business. So you can see here, we've already trained it to know about our business, to know our target audience, to create buyer personas that we can choose from, all the pain points, benefits, and all of these different things that we have already told the system about our business. So when we create the SMS campaign, all we're really doing is just pulling in that data. Okay. So, what product or service are we looking for? So, you saw that I had two products that I trained it on. And so, I have kind of a universal AI ads agency here. And then I have my vision agency, my actual business. Okay. So, who is my target audience? It is agency owners and software resellers. And it's pulling that in from the product information. That's why you choose that first. And then now it knows which product it wants to pull in to create the SMS campaign. So now pick the persona to target. So you saw there that we had three different personas when I showed you the product. When you hover over these, you'll see the example up here. So you can choose how do you want to, or who is your perfect buyer that you are targeting this campaign for, because you may have a different campaign for strategist Sam or tech savvy Tina or visionary Victor. Okay. For this example, let's just choose tech savvy Tina. And then what's the name of your business? So we can type in the name here. We'll just say My Vision Agency. And is this a local brick and mortar business, at home service, or online service? So this would be like if you are a home service business and like maybe an HVAC repair guy, and then you actually make they pay, at the customer's residence, or a brick and mortar store. So the transaction is being done at the actual location. And if it's online, you can choose this. Even if it says where the sales made over the phone or via Zoom, it could be, you know, a um, a website link or something, or a payment link or whatever. So we're going to choose online, and then we're going to choose next. So now it's generating the content, and I do love how it has little helpful tips here. Did you know 51% of smartphone users discovered a new company or product while conducting a search on their smartphone? So nice little tip while you wait. So it's generating that content based on the information that we just gave it. Okay, now this is so super cool, because if you're using something like ChatGPT, you have to teach it everything about your business to be able to create these types of campaigns without having to then go back and really kind of recreate it all yourself anyway, because it's universal and not specific to your business. So here are a few options to start your campaign with. Pick one or generate more than one to see which one you like, then hit next to create nurture follow-up sequence. So we're going to choose which of these that we like. So, hey, first name, it's Joe from My Vision Agency. I have a few licenses for a white label AI ads manager. Would you like me to save one for you? By the way, if you'd like me not to text you, just let me know. I actually love this over the standard like reply stop if you don't want to receive any messages. And you could change this default here to say, by the way, if you'd like me to not text you, just reply stop. Okay. The next one, hello, first name, Joe here from My Vision Agency. I can set aside a space in our reseller program for you. How about it? By the way, if you'd prefer we don't text, just say the word. Okay. So now we're really, I love, love, love that these are actual examples of something that I could use right out of the box, because it already knows about my business. It knows that we have a white label AI ads manager, that we provide licenses as a member. I love here, it knows that we're a reseller program. Hi, this is Joe from My Vision Agency. I got a spot in our live coaching session today. Should I save it for you? By the way, and so on. Okay, so we're going to choose which one we like. Let's just say the first one, and then we're going to click on it and then click next. Okay, so now it's going to generate the information from the campaign there that we just created, or our offer rather. So it says, "Do you know that influencer marketing?" Oh, I missed it. I didn't read it fast enough. Okay, so now I have the first 4 messages in my campaign. So I have the one that we chose, I have the offer, now I have the SMS messages for the campaign. So you got it, first name. I've saved a license for the AI Ads Manager for you. Let me know if morning or afternoon is better to book a call. Okay, so we are moving them through the sales process. So they have said, yeah, I do want that offer. And then now we have this follow-up sequence that we can send them to make sure that they are doing whatever we want them to do. Okay. In this example, they're using to book a call and discuss. Okay. That's what most people will do. But of course, you can change these, you could customize these. And even if you end up kind of rewording most of it, it's so great to have this as a starting point so that you know, okay, here's a good offer. And now I just need to tweak these words, okay? And it's relevant to your business, okay? That's the really the key part here that makes this tool so amazing. All right. So now we have our 4 campaigns. Let's go ahead and click next and let's generate more content. So did you know that Google processes over 3.5 billion searches per day? That's really interesting. Okay, so now we're at the step where they have booked an appointment. Okay, so congratulations, you have an appointment booked in the calendar. Here's your appointment confirmation follow-up process. So I do love that that it kind of gives you the examples here, right? So if I go back and I click here, it tells me. So what should this campaign be about? Here's the next section. Here are a few options to start your campaign with. Pick one or generate. So that's that section, right? Assuming you get a positive response. Here's your daily nurture sequence to send out until they confirm a date with you. Okay. And then, congratulations, you have an appointment on the calendar. Here's the appointment follow up sequence. Okay. Super, super cool because you will need all of this. And that's why I didn't want to just build everything out with you today because that would be a lot of information and really overwhelming. But I'm going to show you how you can build a simple campaign today, and then tomorrow, you'll understand the foundation when we build onto that. Okay. So, when or if they are a no show, we even provide the no show text. Okay. So, hey, first name, looks like we missed you for our call. Can we reschedule for a better time? Joe at My Vision Agency. Or checking in, first name, I've held your AI ads manager licenses for one more day. Did you still want it? Joe at My Vision Agency. Okay. So now we have everything here in this whole report. Okay. So here is your entire SMS campaign written out from start to finish. So we have our offer here. This is the first thing that we're going to send them in the campaign. So I have a few licenses. Do you want the for our AI ads manager? Do you want me to save one for you? And then we're going to send this daily. And then when they confirm, we're going to send these messages here. And then if they no show, then we're going to send these messages here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now, of course, if you ever need to go back, you can always go content history, and then you can see the content here that came out. Okay. So now let's go into the actual campaign. I want to show you how to build this out. And I said we're going to build a simple one. And I honestly don't like to send more than like 1 or 2 text messages in a campaign because it really kind of gets annoying to people. So you really want to think wisely about how you want to build that out. But we all have different use cases and all that. That's why I wanted to touch on the simple way. And then tomorrow we'll talk about a more complex, advanced way of building out your campaigns. Okay. So the trigger that we're going to start here with would be in this example, I just chose SMS campaign. You would probably want to choose a tag that is more specific. Like if this offer was about like our membership program or something like that, then I would want to maybe give it a tag that actually makes more sense and it's very specific. So I know everyone who has this tag has received this campaign. Okay. But in this example, I'm just using SMS campaign. So when I add this tag to any contact anywhere in my account, it's going to trigger this campaign to start. Okay. So the very first step in the campaign is sending the SMS offer. Okay. So, hi, contact first name, John at My Vision Agency here. I can reserve a spot for you and a friend with white label reseller software. Okay. So this is the same. I just did a previous um, test here, okay? But what I would do is I would just go back here and then I would copy this and then paste it in my offer here, okay? Now the next step here is we want to wait, and we can choose a wait step for contact reply. Okay. Because if they're not replying, we don't want to keep sending them messages. Okay. So we are just going to wait. We're sending out this one message. And if they don't reply, we're not going to message them again. Okay. But if they do reply, then we want to move them through the process. So I'm going to choose here, wait for contact reply on certain steps. Okay. So we're going to choose that there, and then we have our wait there, and then we're going to choose an if else conditional logic here. So did they reply positively? Because this isn't going to trigger until they've replied. If they don't reply, they're not going to move past this step. Okay. So once they reply, now we're moving them through like a filter. So this is the if else conditional logic step. And we're saying, did they reply positively? If the answer is yes, and we can choose intent type, okay? And if you don't see customer reply here, it's because you need the wait step here, okay? That's really that's important to know. If you don't see customer reply here, okay, if it's like grayed out, it's because you need a wait step up here. So we can choose customer reply, intent type, and then we'll say is positive. Okay. Now, if it's negative, it's going to fall in this dump here. Okay. So we don't really need to create another segment or branch here because it's already kind of the default no. Okay. So when they reply positive, we're going to send them a message and we're going to say, awesome, contact first name. Your spot in our white label reseller program is saved. You can choose a time that works best for you on my calendar. And then I've added the calendar trigger link. Okay. So to add the trigger link in a text message, you just see this little like lightning bolt looking thing. You click that and then you can choose any of the trigger links that you have available there. Now, what's cool about trigger links is you can use them in emails and text messages. And when this trigger link is clicked, I could actually move them to a different campaign if I want to, because now I know that they did actually click the link to book the appointment. Even if they never actually booked the appointment, I could create a workflow where it starts with when this is clicked and then has a wait time and says, did they book an appointment? Yes or no. And then we could segment our follow up process after that. Okay. So we're just going to choose trigger link there. And then if they responded, if they replied and it is no, then we're just going to send a message and say, no worries, contact first name. Thanks for letting me know. Have a great weekend. Okay. So now let's actually test this process. So, how would we actually send this campaign? If this is our SMS campaign that we've already built, and now we have a list of contacts that we want to send this campaign to or start the campaign, you see here that the trigger of this campaign is when we add this tag. Okay, we could build that into automations, but most of you, when you're building a campaign, you want to send it to a list of contacts. So we can select the contacts here, and we could go up here to add tag. And then, of course, you want to put a description, but then you're just going to add the tag that is the trigger for the campaign. In this case, it's SMS campaign. Okay. So when you add that tag, it automatically triggers this contact will be sent to the workflow and then they will go through the campaign there. Okay. But you can also click inside of the profile and you can scroll down here and then you'll see, like I've been testing here, that you can just add SMS campaign, and I'm just going to add that now. So you see our first text message just got sent out. So, hi, Bridget, John at My Vision Agency here. Could I reserve a spot for you and a friend? Does that sound good? Now I'm going to look on my business cell phone here and I'm going to answer the question and I'm going to say yes. All right. So now I just responded yes. And if we go back to our workflow here, let me refresh the screen. You can also see that I responded yes, and you can see the text message that went out. Awesome, Bridget. Your spot in our white label software reseller program is saved. You can choose a day and time that works best for you. And you can see there is my trigger link. When I click this, it's going, like I said, it could start a whole other campaign. Okay. Now, you'll see here inside of our automations, let me refresh this. Got all kooky there. Let's go ahead and try this again. Okay, let's remove this because that workflow is technically done, right? I wanted to show you that it's done, but things act kooky when I'm live here. Okay, so you can see that I've already moved through this process. You can see I've been testing here. You can see this contact went through this workflow at this time, and here was the current action, and you can see that it's finished now. Okay, so let's actually just add this tag again, SMS campaign. And then when it sends the message this time, I'm going to say no, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've just said no. You can see my answer there. And when I go to, let's refresh. You'll see here in the profile, no worries, Bridget. Thanks for letting me know. Have a great weekend. Okay, so all of this came out automatically. And we go to the enrollment here again, you can see here's the contact, here's the date and time, here's the current action there. And you can also see, like, if you had multiple steps, you would see them hanging out here and whatever step that they're at. Okay, so really cool, easy way to follow up. Now, if you guys are interested in the AI coach that I showed you here, where you can generate all of the content and save info about your brand. If you are a high level agency owner, you do need to have your own high level account directly through HighLevel. You can sign up for Hey Levi, which is what powers our AI coach. And that is at myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi. If you use that link to sign up, it's my affiliate link, and contact me. I'll send you a snapshot and all of that stuff to help you resell. Now, if you're not a high level agency, you can go to myvisionagency.com. You can choose our brand of HighLevel here. And then you'll see that included with our white label AI ads manager that's powered by Play, you will receive also a user account inside of our white label HighLevel brand that you can use for your own business if you're not quite ready to be a reseller. Okay. So again, myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi, or myvisionagency.com, and then choose our brand here to get this included into your account. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. For joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone.